I'm going to be sneaking her stuff to Fort Jackson anyway.
Give her some of the MREs. Get her to use the crap.
Don't send her treats to get her in trouble, though.
Why? I can't send her treats?
Not at basics.
Well, you know what? What they don't know won't hurt them.
They
Turn
know
me over to
everything.
your commanders. I'll send him some. He'll
Molly,
sneak.
they know everything. She's not going to get away with it.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
They make you do push-ups.
Oh, cool. As long as you're doing them, it's not me. We're okay. So you're gonna have to handle it. If that's what happens. Sorry,
The
I'm
drill
over here.
sergeants will eat it anyways. They'll just eat it themselves.
So now we know how she really feels about you, Haley.
100%. All right. Hey, Tina, welcome back, baby. You might be driving or at work. She says, I'm at work. Good to have you here again, babe. Glad we didn't scare you away. Oh, Jesus, take the whole car, right? Okay, so we're recording right now. And so this is what we're going to do tonight. Been a lot of talk about the affiliate thing. I legit had 4 people today contact me from my post and said, could you just, now it didn't have, I don't think any of them have signed up because we don't have a way of knowing yet, but they're working on it. But I've just simply been trying to make stuff up that's not complicated. When the Copilot's not working right for me, I just go over to ChatGPT and you all, look, everybody listen to me. You do not have to ask me if you can use any of the graphics that I do. Just take the stuff and use it if you want to use it. You may want to say something a little different, put it in on what you're putting, but you can use the graphics. I share to everybody. Whether you pick it up and share it is up to you. But I got like 5 people today texting me, be like, "Is there a chance I can take your graphic and use it?" And I'm like, "Yes, take the graphic. Please use it." Or ask it to make you one. That's what I did. I took all the information I wanted on it and put it into ChatGPT.
You should use your own words though, because it hurts both of you. It'll hurt both you, Molly, and whoever is copying it. Facebook will shadow ban it, so they need.
You know what? Take my stuff. Take what I post
and reword it.
Take it and just say, "Hey, make this sound like me," or make this.
Yeah. Yeah, just paste it in a ChatGPT and say, "This is a post somebody else made. Make it sound like me," and it will do it for you.
It's too easy now. You don't have to sit there and think of a million things that you should say. And by the way, a lot of times it will say something I don't like, and I just delete that part of it and use the part that I do like.
Yeah.
Especially if it's real scientific, because if I posted that, people would be like, Molly obviously did not think of this one herself, because there ain't nothing she says is scientific. Okay, so that's how we're rolling with that. If I can't say, if you want your kids to not have the crud, this is what you need, where somebody else is going to go, because it has this and this and this and this in it, and I'm just like, you want it better? Come on, follow me. It's good. I'm going to show you what does it. So we're talking about the affiliate thing. Okay, we're going to try to stay on this at the end. If you have questions about other things, okay, I'm going to let you ask those. Okay, I'll stay on as long as you need me. But I want to talk about what we know about the affiliate program. I want to share some of what I have been doing, what I've been saying to people, and then I'm forming an email right now to Jason Pellin and Steve and a couple of others about what I feel like we need to know and what we need to see, and the fact that we don't want to look like a bunch of dummies who don't know what the affiliate program does or what it looks like for people. So I've captured some things. I want you to let me share that with you. And then what I want is, what am I missing? What else do you want to know? What can you add in? Because I'm laying it down from top to ceiling and saying, we believe this can work, but this is what I didn't like today. Today I'm talking to somebody about it and she's like, well, what's this look like for me? Like, am I going to see this unfranchised thing that you're telling me about? Do you know what happened? No, I have no clue exactly what you're seeing because I haven't seen it.
No, but she'll be able to pick a product and just say, give me a link.
But that's true. But what are they seeing? Are they just seeing products? And by the way, Where do they, I know what they give me at Amazon when I'm sharing products from Amazon, where I can go, where I can look, but they sent me all of that. So I knew. What I want to ask from them is, we want to be very aware of what they're getting. Can there be screenshots? Can you show us? I want to look like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know about the rest of you, but the worst thing in the world is to say, oh no, let me go find that for you. I can do that, but I'm asking a lot of questions here. So
Yeah, no, Molly, I thought about just going and creating a dummy account, and I don't think they want all of us to do that.
right, if you
But
want
that's the only way sometimes that you can see what other people are seeing.
I think that's a fabulous idea if you want to, Lynn, but what my statement to them is, this isn't just about our team.
No.
This
Yeah.
is also about the fact if we are feeling this way, or even if there's just two of us are, then there are two on another team and two on another team and four on another team who are like, I don't kind of have the answer to that. I want this to be what we claim it is. Easy, fun, share, no stress, figure out what you love. You know, if they happen to want to come into the business, great later on, but I'm not after that. I am after getting them to love products and share products. And when they see what they're capable of without the Form 1000, without having to do
Yeah.
50 BV,
Minimum, yeah.
without all of this stuff, when they realize what they're capable of, that is when conversations should start. Because I'm going to be honest, not one person I talked to today cared a literal crap about what our comp plan was.
Right.
Nobody asked me that today. You know why? Right now, that's not what they're looking for.
You know
Right.
what's cool is Market America is giving us a way to do something that our prior company did called helpers. That's what this is, you guys. This is a tool for us. They're giving us helpers to help us increase our BV, and that helper makes the money, but we don't have to give them our commission.
That's exactly right. So, so I think that, I think that, just like the shop live, which I still believe there's a little confusion with, I'm not going to get on that, but I'll share that later because I don't want to get off of the affiliate thing. There's some confusion there with people from Absolute, other teams. Deb, I just muted you for a moment because that's where the feedback's coming from. I don't know why, but if you have anything to say, unmute yourself, baby. I don't know. It's like
You were typing. We heard her typing. Were you typing?
Oh, was she typing? I didn't think she was typing. Were you typing? Hold on. Ask to unmute. Unmute, Deb. Unmute.
I was typing something in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, but we heard every
It's not a
keystroke.
sensitive girl.
I just wanted you to explain what the affiliate program was.
We're gonna do that.
Bit.
We are gonna do that. We are gonna do that. I'm gonna take you to it. I am gonna share here. Give me 1 second because I need to have this on the right thing so that I can keep recording this so it's not showing anybody's information because I was looking at purges today. So hold on 1 second. Let me get it off all that.
The number one thing while you're doing that is emails to us saying that we got a new affiliate.
Oh, that's number one.
Yeah.
That's number one for sure. So, okay, first, okay, let me go in here. Let me share this page with you. Here we go. Okay, see my page?
Yeah, you're good.
Yes. Okay. So listen, when you go into unfranchise.com, this is there for you. Again, I'm not going to scroll up to where I can see all my information, but all the stuff when you see your name and what you're doing, all of that, this is all down here. Just keep scrolling down.
Oh, is this on the main page?
This is on the main page now. Yes.
Okay.
And so when you click learn more on this, I like this for us especially because it shows us what's different between the two businesses, the two different things here. Again, I think this is to make UFOs feel good too, because there's some people who they weren't real fond of this or this coming in. But most of the people who feel that way, it's okay. All they want is really, really solid business partners who have the money to invest in everything right away. And that's okay, because what's great about this business is you can capture people for this business no matter what walk of life they're in. And this has just been another door that they've given us to open up to maybe help people. And I know y'all hear me say this all the time. Look, I would love some people. I would love some medical people and all to come in and really join with me. But my audience is people who want to put bread and milk on the table. I'm sorry, it just is. And I'm not saying it has to be your audience. But when I think of this, I think of people who have walked away from businesses because it didn't work for them and there were too many requirements and they had to stock up on products and they had to do this and they had to do that. This is none of that. So, and when they trust you because they see you're the one sharing it, they're going to go, hold on, maybe I should look at this, which I think is what's been happening with me right now. Okay, so here it says, what are the key details you'll learn on this? A brand new method of promoting products on social media with that one-click buying. And we know that one-click buying with our company is, if you use that link, it drops whatever they click on right into their basket, their cart, so that they can purchase.
You know what? Just one comment on that. I don't know if you guys are all aware of this, or maybe you don't. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. The affiliate program and the one-click link that takes you to the shopping cart are not on shop.com and they're not on unfranchise.com. They're on Shopify, which is a whole different system that Market America has partnered with. And that's why we're able to do this affiliate thing. So it's totally different than what the websites we're looking at.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with what they're looking at. This is absolutely just explaining what this is. So guys, we're not going to go over all this, but this is where you can read about what are the differences, what will it do. What I want to take you, and these are the links that they're going to show you here. And we also, as UFOs, have these links, these what they call MA links. This is Buy Now on Social, where you can post these links into stories and people can just click on them, whether it's Instagram or whether it's Facebook stories. And you can absolutely make it to where, oh, they like what you're saying about it. I don't want to know anything else about it. I want to buy it. So again, it's one-click purchasing, helping the affiliate.
Molly,
Yeah.
can we clarify if they click on that MA shop link and then they back out, like if they go to purchase like the Go Trim protein powder and it doesn't come up with the flavor they want, so they back out to go pick a different flavor, it unattaches them from us.
Yes, it can
Our
do.
link.
That is a glitch I talked to them about today. Thankfully, Mary had this issue and they are working on
Not
that
thankfully, because it's not
as,
fixed.
as well.
Well, it's a good thing to have the issue and figure it out before it
Yes,
gets too far.
I hate the fact that
Jason's the one that told me about the glitch, though. He's
Yeah.
the one, because we were talking to him yesterday.
and
So,
that happens, and especially if it's two different sizes. Can I tell you, Mary, why I think I have not had that problem? Because I never just post that link. I
mhm.
always go to the size, the brand. If I'm talking about pumpkin, I pick the pumpkin one, and
Yeah.
I take that
You
one.
have to, especially on that buy now, because it will pull up the exact flavor you're making the link for.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
so that's a workaround for right now, Mary, till they figure
Yeah.
out exactly how they're going to fix it. I was thinking, why wasn't that happening for me? Because and the story is, if I'm going to do a 90-day or I'm going to do a certain flavor, whatever, or a certain color that I'm promoting, if it's motives on a makeup or something, I don't want them having to figure out again which flavor. Was it the Coca-Cola this? Was it this? What is it? I pick the one I want, and then the link that I'm picking is that buy it now. Okay, link. So in the meantime, it's a really good thing to
So
see.
cookies must not work then with this site, because that's the reason why the affiliate, they only get the cookies for that link that they shared, right? Not for the whole website.
Not for the whole way. It's
So,
only what
so
they
it's only for the link that they shared is what's cookied. So I think
Yes.
maybe with this Shopify, they may not be able to cookie, and that's where the problem is probably coming in.
Okay, so so this is what they'll say. This is what we're seeing here. And again, this is on the unfranchised thing. This is going to tell you the comparisons. What do they get? 15%. What do we get? 25 to 30. Okay, we know this guy. Discounts. We can offer discounts and we can offer many discounts, right? They can offer a 10% discount, which, by the way, this isn't them doing 10 off MA. They have to legit pick their own discount code, and it will tell them whether that's out there already, okay? Because it's going to be linked to them. So I had to explain to a person today, like 10 by Mary or 10 by Mary H, whatever. Of course, we want to tell them keep it easy. You don't want it to be long and drawn out so that they can mess that up, but they'll be able to pick it. And does that mean also that they have to offer it all the time? No. But again, my conversation with them was, if you have a returning person and you want to say, hey, thank you so much for shopping with me again, boom, you can give them that. Payout schedule. It is 30 days. Every 30 days, commissions are paid. This says via PayPal. They also can put in their bank account information. So whichever they want to do. Okay. So when you go down here and it talks about the frequently asked questions, if you hit this, how does somebody sign up? This is the page you want them to visit. And I just have this down. This is, write this down, or Lynn, maybe you can put it in the chat for us. Partner.shop.com/register. So again, everybody, partner.shop.com/register. Okay. That is what I give them when they want to know. And this is why. Matter of fact, I send them this link and say, take a look. It's so easy, but then let me know what you think. And what I like about this when they go here, this very quickly, as you'll see, promote our products, earn generous commissions. If they've never been an affiliate before, they don't know that this is generous, so that you know. The most I've ever been paid on a product is 7%. And most of the time, like my Amazons, they vary according to who the person or what I'm doing. I've gotten as much as 3% from them, which isn't a whole lot, but this is very generous, this 15%. If they don't know that, it's a good thing to say. Most people are getting 5 to 7. Okay. On TikTok, most of the people there are getting that. Join Market America. And again, Steve also clarified with us last night, originally it was just a select amount of products, and they still show that on the site. They'll be changing that, but now it's everything on the site. So now we can say thousands of products, no matter what that looks like, that they will have a link. Steve said they've put that one-stop click right there to put that in the cart. Products are renowned by customers, industries. This kind of tells them briefly, but then if they just scroll down, this says discovers the benefit. Again, here are the 4 top benefits of being an affiliate. 15%. You're going to have your own promotion and discount, 10% off. Valid code for your audience, valid on first time and subscription orders. Okay. Perfect for driving, new signups, and repeat purchases. Cookie time. They have 30 days. Now, again, somebody clears their cookies on a daily basis for anything. Well, we can't do anything about that. That's a customer done thing. But most people honestly don't clear their cookies all the time. So if they wanted to go back, it's going to keep that in there for 30 days. So I love that. They're tracking it for them. And then commission payouts. Here we go. No hassles every 30 days via PayPal or bank transfer. My whole deal was, they said, well, what does that look like when we get it? Are they going to send us something that breaks it all down? How do I know that a customer has? These are all things that I will give you in a minute that I'll be asking. But this is it right here. If that's all they have. And then if they want to do it, they click join now. And this is what it gives them. This is the sign up. This is easy. First thing you need to remember, I didn't know this again, and so somebody actually tried to sign up twice. This does not approve you right away. It takes 24 hours for them to get the, hey, guess what? You're in. Okay. I don't know if that's validation, what that is, but for them, it's 24 hours.
You're manually verifying that
Yeah,
they're in the United States and a couple other things.
So first, last name, email, they have to do a password, confirm the password. They have to make that preferred coupon code, okay? And then this is to make sure they are attached to you. Whatever email that you are using for Market America, you want to, or in your unfranchised site, however you want to look at that, okay? You want to give them that email. That is going to connect them to you. As of right now, there is no email or anything that comes to us to alert us of that. Unless there is a sale made, we don't even know if they got it right. That was a completely missed thing by them. They absolutely own that and said that we're going to be correcting that. So that should be coming. If they're going to fill that out, boom, they're going to join. I don't know, in all honesty, if once they hit that, Lynn might be able to find out for us if she does this whole dummy account thing, to see if it's going to say it will take 24 hours, because two of my people have said, I don't, am I in? I don't know if I'm in. Did you get something? And I was like, what's going on? And then they said 24 hours before they will see what they need to see. So know that by joining, you agree. This is it. This is the thing right here. This is all they get. And in reality, it's really all they need, because if it gets any more complicated than this, it's not easy. We can't profess that. Okay. But there are some things that I feel like are missing for us. Some questions that were not.
Jason showed us on one of the webinars he did, he actually showed us the back office, and there's full-on reports in there where you can see what customers placed an order and how long it's been since they placed orders. And so it's all in there.
Okay, well,
We just don't have access to look at it.
I don't have access. That's doesn't help me if I don't have access. So I need to see what they're doing, because again, these people are going to come to us when there's a problem, like it or not. They're not calling customer service. They're calling us first because we are their person. You're the reason they probably decided to do this. So I feel like we need to know. And they could be working on screenshots or things like that for us to give us more, okay? But I want to make sure that they are, because I want to make sure that our tails are covered in this, because the worst thing I hate is looking like I don't know what I'm asking somebody to do. I felt that way at the very beginning of Market America, and I did not like it. It was the worst feeling in the world. But here I am now, stuck with it, and I know more, and so do all of you. So I love that. So these are questions right now that I have. Now, please let me get through these questions. If you have questions other than what I have here, I need to hear from you, please. If you need something more detailed than what I say that you think would be good, I need to know. But in case it happens to be number 8 and I'm on number 3, let's just get through them so you know what I'm asking them for, okay? All right, here we go. First thing, we need an email of who signed up, if they're approved, if they're not approved, whatever that looks like. Number 2, we need clarity that it's definitely going to be this 24-hour approval, because I had one girl who said, oh yeah, I got it right now. I had 2 who said, what's happening? So again, I don't know if it's consistent. I want to know, is this consistent? 24 hours? Is there something holding back somebody who's putting something in? I don't know. I don't know, guys, but I want to know.
There's nothing wrong with it coming through quicker, as long as, yeah.
I love that. I love that. But do they even know this is happening if we don't tell them?
Well, I tell people, if you sign up, as soon as you get signed up, email me and let me know you did, so that I can, help you get started. So that's something I would suggest, because you want to know they signed up.
Well, yeah, we did, but then we don't get anything. Yeah,
No,
well,
but at least if you
I
know.
can't tell you. And they do tell me. I say, let me know. But the point is, they say, oh no, we did it. And then they said, but we did it again because I didn't feel like it took my email. Maybe that was the problem. So now I got one person who's got 2 affiliate accounts. So again, what is it? I think if they figure out that some of this stuff's happening, they might be able to get it now at the beginning. So this is not calling them out and making them feel horrible. It's, this is happening. What can we do to kind of make sure this doesn't happen? what do they see in their affiliate world? Are they seeing something comparable to just the products on unfranchise, or what we would see on Shop, although we know Shop's not a part of this? Are they just seeing the products they can scroll to? Obviously, they have access to everything. How are they alerted to a sale, or do they have to just look at reports? What does that look like? How are the UFOs alerted if they are alerted? And how do we decipher in our reports who is this coming for a new customer for us? Are you putting a little asterisk or something beside it that says, or an A that says that this came from an affiliate? Because the way I understand it, this is giving us customers, which brings me to my next thing that we still don't have complete clarity on. On the call last week with Steve and Jason, people were saying, this is so great. It's giving them their customers so they can come on and they can be a UFO. The way I understood this program is that we get those customers, they are getting the commission, we are getting the BV. So if they come on as a UFO, are those customers, I get it, they're going to be under us, but are they really going to get those customers? Or are those customers staying with us? I kind of need to know how that happens, because if somebody's like, well, I have 4 people who've ordered from me 6 times, I think I want to do this. That's great. But under what I have written down from the call, it says they're our customers. But we were kind of hearing 2 different sides on that. Deb Anderson, when they were like, well, look here, see, she's got 3 people who ordered. She's already got her 3 customers. And I'm thinking, no, that's not how I understood it. So I want to figure out how that works for them, because I don't want to tell them, well, look, you've got 15 people ordering from you. If you do come on as a UFO, look, you're already ahead of the game. You've got these customers, but yet they're registered to Molly. And let's not forget, customer for life.
Well, and that's important because especially if those are key people in that person's life,
Yes,
then their business isn't going to work if they lost
right.
their customers.
I
I think
agree.
customers, I think just like a sales rep, those customers need to go with them.
I think so too. But again,
Put that in your notes though, that you're going to send to Jason or whatever.
from Icon and what they said there, what they said on the call last week, and what I'm hearing on the training this week, it's still not clear. It's still not clear because, and I know they had people on there that were sharing, but that's where the different stories are coming in at. So, and I just want to be clear for you guys, because I don't want you telling somebody something and that's not really how it is. The other thing is, yeah, okay, whether it's a customer or the affiliate's customer, do we get to place the BV as normal, like where we want
Yes,
to?
they
Comes
did
up
say
like
that.
on one
Yes.
side. Okay. Are you going to send us an email like you normally do for that? I would think yes, but here's the deal too. Again, there has to be something in the email that says this is not a regular customer. I don't know. To me, it's way confusing. I'm going to go now make this relationship with this customer that has come in through this, and I'm going to bond with them now and send them stuff. And this is what they're saying they want us to do.
Or you're going to follow up with a way that's not really appropriate, that they won't see as appropriate.
Exactly. So I just kind of want to know, where's the line and what do you really want us to do here? At the same time, look, as an affiliate for Amazon, can I say I never worry about who my next customer is, because that's not how it works. There, you're just
A
hoping
one-time
somebody's
deal.
going to see it, and it's just that's normally what we're going after when you're going to be an affiliate.
That's what affiliate programs are in general, though.
Yes.
That's what they're basing it on. But one thing right along with that, Molly, and this may be on your list further, but it kind of falls into the same category. If they decide that they want to upgrade to a UFO, and I asked this on the call the other night, and Steve responded and said, I said, if they upgrade to UFO, can they still buy the starter kit? And Steve said, no, only within the first 30 days. But it's a totally different system. So I don't understand. I don't think he's right. because it's a totally different system. So if they sign up from an affiliate to a UFO, they should still be able to get the starter kit. Can
Okay,
you
I'm
confirm
gonna
that?
write that down real quick. Hold on one second. I'm writing that down now. If UFO, can they get starter kit?
Since it's a different system, I can't see the computer saying, oh no, you only have 30 days because they're just barely signing up.
Right. And the thing is, they're not signing up to be a UFO, so it doesn't make any sense. It's not like they signed up to be a UFO and now they want the starter kit and it's after 30
Right,
days.
right.
So
right.
that's a good point. Thank you for that. I'll put that right in there. Okay, let's see, the BV, where does the affiliate? Okay. Again, where does the affiliate view all things for them? And what I want from them is I would like screenshots of what they see so I can share it with them. For somebody who's been in an affiliate program, some of this is going to be old news to them, but a lot of the people that are asking right now have never done this. So they have no idea what they're going to see. And I don't want to take something from 2 other companies I've done it with and show them because I don't know if this is how they're doing. So we're asking for some sort of clarification on that so we can see it and not look stupid. Okay, we went over the thing about the customers. Do they have customers? This is how I worded it. We heard the other night that there are people converting to UFO and now they have customers, but do they? I thought the UFO was receiving the customers, and if they convert to the UFO, do they get those customers? Now, if they're converting underneath me, the point I'm saying is take them, take care of them. I'm good with that. But if we're the ones making the relationship because they're treating it like it's an affiliate, or what are those people going to say when they're suddenly not dealing with me? I don't know if that makes sense, but I know what I'm saying. So this should all be easy. And I believe that all UFOs should know this, know what they see. We need to appear that we are the experts here with the program that we are offering people, just not Mark in America. I also gave them a scenario. This was a big question for me at Icon, and I still don't feel like I have the right answer. But I gave them a complete scenario with Mary. So listen to this. Mary sees my post on social media about becoming an affiliate and asked me for information. Mary, unbeknownst to me, has shopped with another UFO before, but I don't know this.
Wow.
We connect, and she signs up with my email to be an affiliate, but she shopped with her same email she produced, okay, with another UFO. What next? We preach customer for life. So who is this affiliate who has the same email as a customer with another UFO and now an affiliate with me? Who is she going to become an affiliate under? Do I get her in the BV of what she does as an affiliate? And does she still shop herself with the UFO that she was with? Is that a separate entity? It seems to me that maybe the fair thing would be if I've put all the work into having her sign up as an affiliate, that we should get the affiliate BV. But if she's shopping, because they're not supposed to be able to shop with their own affiliate thing, they said no. So she's still shopping. She can still shop with the person she was with. And if she ever stopped being an affiliate, obviously she would stay with that person. I'm a firm believer of customer for life. But if she comes in as an affiliate and I'm the one who just put it
Yeah,
all out there and did the work.
exactly.
So are you saying, love you, Molly, thanks for doing all the work, but it's going to her and she's going to get it all? So
Isn't that the same with the UFO though? If you do all the work to get them to sign up as a UFO, they still end up under that first person, right?
no, that's not true.
That's not true.
Not if they use your link to sign up.
Okay. And then the
Signed
other
up.
thing is, the other thing that I'm thinking is, I think they should get the same 15% even if they buy from themselves. I don't have a problem with giving them my link
That's in
and
here
my
too,
code.
Lynn. That's in here too, Lynn, that I'm like, why can't they? That
They
would be,
should
that
get
doesn't even make
15% regardless of who, or I suppose they could use a different email address to be their own
Yes.
customer.
Yes, but I mean, that would be our workaround for them if they couldn't,
Yeah.
I guess, is to say that. But
Or you
yeah,
can say, here's a code for 15% off on my site, but it's
100%.
really confusing if that person has to like jump through hoops to make things work.
Yep, yep, I do have that down. Matter of fact, that is number 14 on the list right here. Yes, it is. And I want to know, what are they getting? Because I
Yeah.
heard you say that, and that's when I wrote that down, is when you said that on the call. They absolutely, I think they should get that. Okay, so that's it. So anyways, I want to give them that complete scenario because I know they thought they knew what I was saying, but I absolutely realized both times I asked it, they absolutely were not getting what I was saying. Because if I'm coming back to you saying, sorry, Lori, I know you worked really hard for that affiliate, babe, but 5 years ago, she shopped with this person on shop.com, and now and now she's going to get all the benefit of the work you just did. I think that there needs to be a line there. We're not talking about taking a personal shopper. We're talking about all the work we put in for an affiliate.
And even worse, Molly, let's just say that Lori signs her up as an affiliate, but she bought from you a year ago. And now
Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
tell Lori, oh, sorry, she's mine.
Yeah. And see, and I do agree. Now look, if Lori comes in under me, right? I got news. Look, I'd be moving heaven or earth as she wants to be a UFO. I'm gonna call customer service and go, I don't care. You see them 6 people, give them to her right now because I get all the freaking Are you crazy? Give them to her. That is how, of course, I see this, but
It's a hard policy though. They have to,
it
it's hard either way. So they have to find a happy medium.
They've got to find a gray line here because an affiliate is absolutely not a UFO. We are not doing a UFO dirty. Again, you have customers. I mean, I've already emailed my customers about the affiliate program.
So
I sent them a freaking discount code on it. Go use this if you don't want to. But hey, guess what? If that UFO hasn't already done that, I mean, maybe she's not working her business. I don't know. But my deal is this: it may not happen, but if it does happen, I'd like to know where they stand on that and what we're going to do. Scott, you got a question?
Yeah. We have a person that we're going to be talking to when we get back. She is an influencer, but
Nice.
she wants to have a compensation in addition to it. And I went on the Copilot, got answers on how to deal with it. And I'm setting up a meeting. I'm going to show her both the plan and the affiliate program. But we've got to work out a thing where, yeah, if you're going to be able to produce $200 worth of BV, yeah, I'll give you $200 a month. But if this is not going to work for you, then I can't afford to put you out as an affiliate. But I don't want to lose out on somebody that could.
What am I not missing? What am I missing here?
yeah, I didn't understand where you were
Something.
going with that.
Start over. Say that again and go
So,
slow for me.
I have somebody that's been negotiating with me on email.
Okay.
She's an influencer on TikTok, and she's very good, but
So
she's
she
looking
wants
for
you to pay her over and above. That's what you're saying.
right.
I wouldn't.
If
I wouldn't.
she's so good, she don't need it.
But Copilot said, yeah, you may want to negotiate with them.
No.
I'm
I
sure.
would not, Scott. I wouldn't. That 15%.
Well,
If they want more, they sign up to be a UFO.
Yep, and that's what I'm going to do is show her both the plan,
Yeah.
and then the other thing is on this ship, I've got the spa manager. She's already excited. You saw the email, and I've got somebody already possibly under her
Wow, that's
from
awesome.
the ship.
That's cool.
Great.
But I need Steve's help because it's Philippines, it's emerging market.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
Scott,
he will help you.
Scott,
What's that?
Scott, could you please start taking your ships in the US, please? So that we can get you some US people, baby.
Molly, the people who
US.
work on the ship, they're not from the US. None
I
of them.
know that. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, could we start with the US and then go to the Philippines? Thank you very much. It's okay. But if
But
anybody can
Molly,
do it,
Molly,
Andrew
you
and them
always
can do
wanted to
it.
visit it.
That's true. That's true. And look, eventually you're going to be visiting these places that we already have,
Yep.
in the works, which is going to be great, so, but you're out there hustling all day long, my friend. Keep hustling. Okay. Anybody have anything else that they would like to know, that they would like added to this? What have you read? What else should it say? If you got something, bring it.
I got one other thing, Molly.
Okay.
It's just a frustration with Copilot.
All of us do these
I
days.
think it's having issues right now, Scott.
Yeah, but it's had the same issue. It'll tell you make a flyer, and then it asks you the same question you just did.
Mhm.
Hey, keep the conversation going. Don't start me over.
I had the same
And
problem.
I think
second
it's
part
losing
is
the connection.
if it no it
No,
it makes
it's ever
it
since
makes
they
the
did the
flyer
last update.
it makes the flyer, but the flyer's information is wrong, and it's cut off at the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
You can't use it. So
Yeah.
he needs to learn something there.
They do. That's why I've been using ChatGPT lately.
AI is a work in progress, though. It's not.
Yep.
No AI
It
is.
is.
perfect.
Nope.
And every time it happens, Scott, please make sure that you fill in the comment what happened.
That's what I do.
Go back and see it. I've been doing the same thing. I always start with Copilot. Look, when we started this business, we all had a love affair with Copilot, didn't we? I mean, like, it's the most amazing thing. But what I found out is sometimes I think they're building on it right now, and they're putting so much in all the time that sometimes I think the struggle is real, because they preach now that you can ask it anything. I think people are asking it for recipes right now and everything else. That should really just be on Chat GPT, just saying.
Well,
But
I do Copilot and then I go to Chat. If it doesn't
Me
give me
too.
what I need, then I go to Chat
yeah,
GPT.
that's what I do. I'll say, take this and refine this, please.
But I also have learned to say with Chat GPT, here's the link to my page on this product, and I give them my link with my name in it and everything.
Yes.
And I say, please only use information from this page because it must be compliant. Because I have found that Chat GPT will make up shit.
Oh, it will. It'll tell you can fly tomorrow. Watch it. Just
So
say it.
you can tell it, please make sure you use the information from this page, and it will go to that page and get the information.
Yep,
I don't use our Copilot because every time I ask it something, it says it can't answer my question.
Yeah, I got that a lot this morning. Same thing.
Yeah. The other thing that I'm going to tell you is this, and this might be a pain in the butt, Martina, but especially if it's happening a lot. For those of you that this is really bothering and it's happening, start keeping a log of when that happens. This is the day, this is the time this happened, and I know that you can thumbs down it, and I want you to still do
The
that.
print screens.
But I would love for you to be able to say, Molly, here's the emails. Look at these screenshots that I've got here. This is the time that this was happening. Because sometimes I know we think everybody uses Copilot. I'm here to tell you, Jason just said not everybody. Matter of fact, most people don't.
I think he said like 5%.
5%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say to you is I think there is a small group who use it like we do. If they can get it right for us, it will make it right for everybody. Okay. So if you're okay with doing that, we can sit here and we can complain about it and what it's not doing. But I feel like since we're all kind of seeing some of the same stuff, if you all give me the ammunition to say, hold up, look, I'm going to send you 4 emails now. Take a look at these and let me show you what's going on. We need to look at this because they can rewind and they can go look, and it is all taped. And they do want this to work perfectly, or at least near perfect, right? They do. but I don't think people are real. I think when it doesn't work for people, I don't even think most of them are thumbing it down or telling them why. I think
Yeah,
they
just go
go,
away.
this isn't working, and they just go
Yeah.
and they do something
Yeah.
else. I really do. So
We only have so much time, and we don't have time to mess around with stuff that we're not comfortable with or whatever.
exactly right.
Yeah.
100%, 100%. Okay. Anybody else questions or more to add to the affiliate thing? No, were we clear on that? Hey,
I
here.
would like to see 2 emails. I would like to see one email saying you just had someone apply. So that person should immediately get an email or at least a page that says your application is being reviewed. We will get back to you within
Yes.
24 hours.
Yes.
And then maybe send us an email if that's possible. And then a second email saying they were approved or not approved or whatever. And maybe just a copy of the email that goes to them is fine.
So in other words, copy whoever's email they put in there, copy that and send us a copy of it. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So you don't have to wait 24 hours to see if you screwed up or not.
But so if we got something right away and they could go, well, I don't
Yeah.
know if it went through, but also if they click submit, I don't know what happens after, but it should come up with a page saying,
Yeah.
thank you, your application has been received.
Yeah.
We will let you know shortly or something, right? We are
Yeah.
reviewing it. We will reach out to you shortly or watch for an email coming within the next 24 hours, something like that. So
Yeah.
that they know that it got accepted.
100%. And I'm just sitting here looking through the comments too. And I know I'm going back. We talked
Molly?
about this 40 minutes ago.
Molly,
Yeah, Brian. Hi,
quick
Brian.
question. Molly, I got a quick question, then I got to take care of this food order.
Okay.
I heard on one of the other podcasts with Stephen, that lady, they said that you could do the co-pilot where you could set it up to do social media for 30 days. Your product, you could tell it. I never done it before, and I'm still having a hard time with the
That's
co-pilot.
new. That's new. That's with the new 5.0 chat GPT,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
they loaded into Copilot.
Yes. Yeah, you can do that. Actually, you ask them, I want something new every day for 30 days, whatever, and they will give it all to you, and all you've got to do is copy and paste it. If you said, I want 30 different products, I don't know, or you could say 10 products, but for 30 days, whatever it is that you want from it, it will get, because they've incorporated, like Lynn said, the chat GPT, and when that upgrades, guess what else upgrades? Ours upgrade too. They put that in.
You can also say, if you're not doing everything, you can say, I'm focusing on wellness products. Please help me design a 30-day marketing calendar for the isotonics products or for the wellness products. So you can like narrow it down. I only want to do beauty products, but it will do it for you. And if it doesn't
So all
give you
you
what
got to
you
do is
want,
just say,
if it
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
give you what you want, just ask it a little bit differently.
So, but can I just ask it what's whatever's been trending on our site, and then it'll set it up for 30 days of like that?
You can say the most popular products.
Okay, I gotta go, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
I have a
Okay.
quick question
Go ahead.
about Copilot. Does anybody have any issues with the products if you ask for a picture of a product? And I keep getting like
Typos and stuff in it.
what is it?
I was getting some like the where it would there would be typos in the product name and stuff on the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, and they're in like Asian, and they're not
still
even the
they're
right
still
product.
perfecting that, Karen.
Okay.
We're gonna have that problem for a bit.
In the breakout group, though, she said take that image. So if you want an image of like you holding a product or somebody holding a product and the
Yeah.
product isn't right, take that image, put it into Canva, download an actual image of the product from shop.com and have Canva replace that part of it.
Yep.
Okay.
You can do that.
Okay.
It's a lot of extra steps right now, but they will tell you that their graphics right now are the biggest struggles to try to get that as close to what people want. And yeah, you're right. Like I had one the other day. I didn't know if it was Chinese or Mandarin. I don't know what they had on there, but they had something on there.
Yeah.
But I've also, again, I don't know why Copilot wasn't doing it, but I took my picture and put it into Chat GPT of my product and said, put this picture in, like beside the pool, but in this case, I said in the kitchen. And they did, and it looked exactly like it. So, but that's
That's
because
awesome.
I provided the exact picture that I
Good,
wanted them
okay.
to use of that product. I tried to do that with the Copilot, but it still messed up. Like the labeling looked different. It's like it didn't take my exact product.
Yeah.
I asked for aloe and it was a whole different bottle. It didn't even say aloe on it, and I asked it 3 different times.
Were
And
they
it
used,
gave
what
them-
did it look like the new bottles that we saw at Icon, or was it completely different?
No.
We gotta go, so we'll catch the.
Okay,
replay.
good luck with that. Yes.
Thank you.
babe.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, no, it
Um,
was different.
Different, yeah. Karen, I've had, and again, I don't think it's going to be this way forever, but if you're time constraints and you're trying to use some sort of a graphic, sometimes get all the info that you want from Copilot. In other words, what is it that you want to put? What do you want it to look like? But then take that wording and put it into Chat GPT and say, use this picture,
Okay.
do this. And I have a feeling it's going to get you a whole lot closer than what Copilot is right now. And I do believe that will get better. I just think, like right now, when I ask it to show me all the important things about the affiliate program, it's not even giving me that. It's like it's not uploaded yet. It's giving me the web centers,
Centers, that's what I was
with
getting.
web centers, and I'm like, dude, this isn't what I'm asking for. And I do it every single day. It's on my list. Every day I ask it the same thing just to see.
Are you saying new affiliate program?
I am.
I
Brand
did
new.
new and it gave me some
Yeah.
information.
It gave you some today?
I didn't do it today,
Oh,
but the last time I did it was a couple
I
days ago.
said new, and it legit told me this was not new, and it gave me the same thing with the web, and I'm like, what in the thing? What is this with the web center? Stop it. But hey, if it did something like that for you, that is good. That is good. And as you can see then, if it did, they're making progress. Again, this is so new for them too. We know what it always did do, but nobody was using it. And then we came along and we started using it. And they said, oh, wow, look at this. We got people who want to show how this is done. I mean, you would not believe the UFOs that I had who said, how did you do what you just did there? And I'm thinking, really? Like, but I realized that, you know what? There's so many of them who are now just getting on social media, and they don't know how to do some of these things. We are like light years ahead, and I'm like, okay, well, this is where I went to do it, but it's never right like the very first time. Like I've got to take it. Nope, don't like this. Like yeah, I don't like this. Could you change this about it? I don't like that logo. I don't like the emoji you use there. I don't like that. So with anything, it's not going to be foolproof, but lately I haven't had a lot of time to mess. So when I need something and need it right now, I've just been going there. Hey, Janae, thanks for joining.
Hi.
Hey, Janet. So anything else, for the rest of you, you can catch up on the replay. We were talking about the affiliate program. Anything else that you guys can think of besides what I told you I want to put in the email, what we want to ask? Janae, let me ask the two that are on here. Is there anything that you need clarification on with the affiliate program that that you would like clarification? I can tell you whether we've tackled it. And if you don't, you're cool. Nothing?
I think
Janae?
I'm good. I think I did a lot of research when we were in North Carolina, so I think I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay, cool. Janet, you okay? If not, she'll ask me as I
Well,
talk.
I already
I'll
asked
ask Janet, right?
I already asked you about the
Janet
link.
will text
Like,
me at 11 o'clock tonight and she'll ask me.
well, if you don't let me ask now, I'll have to.
Oh, jeez. Okay, please ask now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Remember, I had mentioned if we had an affiliate and they get customers and the customers go to
That's on the
us.
list. That's on the list.
Okay.
I don't have an answer for you, honey, but we did go over that. It's on the list. She was going to ask about who they going to go to, who they staying with, all that. I don't really care either way. I just want to know what I'm telling somebody.
Right.
If they're my affiliate and they're going to take those customers, I'm going to get the BV. I don't really care.
I know. I don't care either, but I want to know if I can tell them, yes, you
Yeah,
get these customers.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. So that's good. Becky, I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, let's see here. So let's get away from the affiliate. for a minute, okay, or two. I think we got what we need here, and hopefully by the time we meet next week, hopefully I will have an email back from Jason and Steve or whoever's handling this, and we'll have some answers on that. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. And we got off on that again. Hold on, guys. Why is my freaking mouse acting all weird? Okay. I saw that Becky and Mary were talking about 40 minutes ago about what we were talking about earlier. I want to share this. And for those who are like, what are they talking about? I'm just going to take you to shop.com because I want you to see this. Okay. So, here we go. Here's the shakes, right? So we're gonna go to the shake, right? And you'll see here that because I punched on the pumpkin, it's on here, right? But what if I put in, let's do this. What if I put in protein shakes? Okay, let's do this. Because this is where the glitch is, and you need to know this so you don't make the same mistake. So see here, it says Go Trim Shakes. So I'm going to click on that, right? All three of those bad boys are coming up there. With that link, all right, look. If I go right now and I click the link down here. Ah, crap. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm not signed in. Hold on. Shoot. Come on. Sign me in. Get off. I was on with one of our new UFOs and trying to show her something she could do, and I had to sign off so I could go to her site. I was like, oh my gosh. Let me see if it'll do it here or if I have to go to the UFO. Nope, it's not going to do it here because it's shop.com. All right, so let's go one better. Because I need to show you this, because if you're like me, you're always on franchise and you're not on shop. And let me get out of this information. I don't want to show personal information. Okay, so let's go here. Nope. Here we go. So let's go to ordering, order products. Okay. So let's do the same thing up here. Let's say I'm going to put the protein shakes in. Here we go. Go Trim nutritional shakes. All right, let's see if this works now. So watch it make a liar out of me. We have all three shakes up here. Okay, here we go. This is what happens. All three of them are showing. We are not specific which one. This is just shakes, right? So if you click on this top one here, which will put it in their cart, right now, this has got my link on it. But okay, but she's looking at it and it's all three shakes. If she backs out and wants to go and look at like the chocolate shake or the vanilla shake, whatever it is, it can absolutely glitch and put her to where shop.com is going to get it or Market America is going to get it.
Molly,
yes.
Just quick. I shared it like from this page. It defaulted to the chocolate.
Oh, it defaulted automatically too, but she wanted okay, so there's another case. She can send this, it defaults to the chocolate, but she wanted the pumpkin because that's what Mary was promoting out there, right? Don't worry about what the glitch can be. What I need you to remember is if you're dealing with products right now that have two different sizes, two different amounts, or in this case, different flavors, product options. You want pumpkin spice? Bring it to the product you want it. Then go down here, grab your link, and guess what they're getting then? They're getting the pumpkin spice. Now, if they're this is just me, and I'm telling you guys got to do this, but I am such a fanatic on people and preferred customers and all. And even though I send them links and they are preferred customers, I tell them, if you're at shop.com, make sure you're signed in. Because I think the reason that I have not had this problem is because they're signed in to the site. Because most people, you saw me, look, I was signed out. It's my own shop.com. I was signed out. And this is not a known glitch that's happening to everybody. This is according to what the customer does. This isn't, oh, you send them to the shakes and you're going to lose the sale. That's not it. This is what is the action of the customer. And sometimes there's a glitch where when they back out or they want to go look at something else, boom, then they're no longer in your site. They no longer are looking at your quick pick, whatever that is, that one shop. They're not there with you anymore. They're working on it. They want to fix it. I don't care. I'm not going to give them a chance. They can fix it whenever they want to fix it. Right now, you want to click on whatever that is. So again, if we're talking about something like, let's talk about the OPC3, and there's actually 2 different sizes. You know what? Whatever size it is that they're looking for, I'm going to put on exactly what that is, and then I'm going to take the link from there. That way I feel like there could be no mistakes. And like Mary said, look, this was a preferred customer. So it should not in any shape and form should have steered her away from anything except Mary's. Even if she did go off the site, her email should have captured it with the order so that it said, oh, no, this is Mary's person. But this is a glitch right now just with this new one cart link. Now, we don't have a lot of products it's going to happen with. It's just so happened that I believe Jesus delivered this problem with Mary so that we could figure it out and it not have it happen again and we could tell them about it. I think that's why this happened. I'm going to take the positive here. But that is a way to make sure no matter what, there is no selection there. There is no reason for them to back out of whatever they're in. And that takes care of the problem. Okay.
Molly, does that happen in if you go to shop.com also?
Well, it's shop.com. Did you see in shop.com what it gave me? See, the links are different there. Let's go.
It's specifically the mashop.com.
It's the MA shop, exactly.
Yep.
But remember, the only place you can get the MA shop is in unfranchised, babe. Okay? You can't get the MA links from shop.com. You can only get, you just saw it a minute ago when I was in shop, which is the one that's going to give them all the information. Again, what do they want to know about the product, the whole kit and caboodle. But when we're in unfranchised, that's the only spot that we have the ability to do the one-click shopping, or the bottom one, which will give them everything, Joy. So again, if they're going to your site and they're not a preferred customer yet, I tell them, hey, don't forget right away, sign up as a preferred customer, because I'm gonna send you a discount code as soon as I get the email that tells me you've signed up as a preferred customer. And again, you think that people are not watching. I need you to know they're watching. I have a lady who's been watching me for 18 months who placed her very first order today. We had talked about 3 different products. We talked about 2 products for inflammation, and we talked about Go Trim. We talked about the first one, the Slim. And even though we still went back and forth, we still, follow each other, we comment, and we still friends. I just figured she backed off, maybe budget, whatever, didn't push it. Today she contacted me and she said, they're running these tests on me where I'm not allowed to take anything to help for inflammation right now. So now that we know where the doctors are taking me with this, I had to come off my inflammation meds. Plus I can't take what you have, but they did tell me that I could take the Go Trim. I just ordered the Go Trim. I've just been waiting to see. And you know what? I'm like, thank you, Lord, that I just don't get frustrated and say this product just isn't doing anything for me, Sharon.
Hey, how you doing?
So
Yeah.
So I love that. Again, I tell you these things because, guys, I get frustrated too. I know, yeah, I've got customers and it's really great, but see, I like having customers coming in, like, I like to know every couple of weeks, I like to get a new customer or something, because I want to see that seed produce. I want to see that leaf turn into a piece of fruit. I want to see that. And lately I have been feeling very stagnated with new customers. And I know a lot of you are like, well, I'm feeling that way all the time. Well, I need you to know that it still feels the same, whether you ain't had one in a while or whether you're still looking for one. I need you to know. But what I'm saying is the consistency and still having the conversations, which look, me and Nifra, I had talked to her and I still checking in on her. I knew she had health problems. Did I mention anything about the product? I didn't, but I was still the person who was like, hey girl, just thinking about you today. Hope everything's good. Give that boy of yours a kiss for me. And you know, moved on. She saw it the next day, hadn't been on social media. So again, relationship's still there. She's still commenting on stuff. She's still liking things when she's on there, that kind of a thing. But I truly believe that, like, you know, y'all been in this business a long time with what we've done. When it doesn't feel like you should push, do not push. Don't. That's going to make an enemy out of people, and they're going to think you're all about the sale. And we would love to see the sale. What we'd love to see more is for people to feel better, and I get that. But remember, they have to want to feel better. So the more you're talking about what you love about a makeup product, what a customer loves about it, what is helping this person, what helps me get out of bed every morning to say, I know you hate walking, but go walk. Go walk, Molly. You have the energy to go do it. Stop being lazy. Go do it. Can't tell you that I would have felt that way 12 months ago. I would have said, screw walking.
Yep.
Would have been me 100%. So I need you to know that the reason I do some of the crazy stuff that I do on social media is because there is somebody out there who can absolutely relate to what I'm talking about, no matter what it is. And you know, a lot of what I talk about ain't got nothing to do with feeling better. It's just simply, it's a bad day and I think somebody needs to laugh. So let me go pick on Tasha. Because if I pick on Tasha, everybody will laugh about it. So let's just go do it. It's things like that. Keep being you. I'm going to tell you that. Keep talking about what you love. People are going to show up, but let them show up in their time frame. But don't forget that if they really are people that you are concerned with overall, don't forget just to practice the concern, but practice the concern without shoving the product. I'm not saying y'all are doing that. I'm just saying I've seen people do it. And if you're doing that, that really, even if it could help them, will sometimes push them away. I had somebody today also who, by the way, is already a customer. And okay. I don't know anybody. I don't want to offend anybody. Anybody on here on Snapchat? Okay. I need y'all to know something. I despise Snapchat. But Lee's cousin, who wants to be in communication with me every single day, which I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel, right? I can't do this. She says, all you got to do is send me a picture every day of like when you're walking outside, or a picture of Lee or something. She says, you just send it. You don't got to put any words on it. And she says, and we'll get this streak going. And I'm like, can't you just follow me on Facebook? Like,
Yeah.
can you do that? And I said, you know what, Kel? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this for you, okay? And so I need you to know, though, in my transparent way, that when I'm walking and I tell Lee, wait a minute, I have to take a picture of the sky for Kelly. And I say it exactly like that too, with this really like, yeah, I don't want to, but I will. Takes me 2 seconds. I do. It didn't take me 2 seconds at the beginning because I had no clue what's going on this app, but I did it. So 2 days ago, she watches her 2 grandkids. And 2 days ago, she tells me that Evan, who is the oldest, she says, had to go pick him up. And he's like, you could tell he didn't feel good, right? And then there's another one that's younger. And I said, and she said, preschool has started. Here we go. And I said to her, girl, you need what my Cam is taking. Those OPC3 chew things, they think it's Starburst. They love it. I said, ever since he's been using those, I am not going to tell you he's never been sick. What I'm going to tell you is he's not sick long and he doesn't keep it as long. I said, because mom and dad have got to work. They can't afford it. But these kids coming in with the crud and fevers and all this stuff. I said, so I called them our kids OPC3. Listen, I didn't send her a link. I That's all I said. Well, I get up the next morning thinking, oh no, I got 2 hours. I got 24 hours to send her a picture. I didn't send her a picture yesterday. Oh no. And in the messages, she has a picture of the DNA choose, and it says, is this the thing you're talking about? And I thought, oh my gosh, she went to the site and she found it. And I said, yup, that's exactly it. And I said, for the younger one, you can give him half. I said, approved by Dr. D, just cut it up in little pieces and give it to him. If he likes it, he'll think he's getting candy too. Left it alone. This morning, cha-ching, one bag of them, she got them. Again, this is just simple conversation. Now, she already knew our products work. She loved the magnesium. She takes the OPC3 herself, right? But why I never talked about the fact that she watches her grandkids all the time and they could use this too. Conversations just happen. And the point is, if she had never said anything or asked or sent the picture, that's okay. You know why? The seed was planted, y'all. The seed was planted. We got to keep planting seeds. We do. And they'll come.
Can I tell you one? Can I tell you one?
Go ahead. Yes, Joy, tell me.
I was in my friend's beauty shop today, and whenever I go in there, I'm always in there for at least an hour because we like to chit chat. And I got up to leave and I looked in the mirror and I said, oh, look at it. I said, this shirt's getting kind of big, don't you think? And I just laughed it off and started to walk away. And she goes, you know what? She says, sometime soon, I need to talk to you about how you're doing that. And I said,
wow.
Talk to you later. So
yes, the seed has been planted. And
So
talking
hopefully-
about the shirt. Oh my gosh, Joy, that's so good. That is so good. And you know what? It will, because Joy, what did you put up recently, or was it one of the reels that you did? I can't remember, but something about you losing the weight and it coming off slow.
Oh, the slow one.
It was so
Yeah.
good. Yeah. It was the one
Yeah.
about the sock. She had a joke. You know, she had a joke, right? We had a joke. Tell them about that. I don't know if they saw it, but I thought it was fabulous.
I can't really remember the whole thing, but
Oh my gosh, I'm going to get her something from memory while I'm at it. Okay. All right. All right.
let me think. I put so many on lately, it's hard to remember.
Well, you were talking about was it 14 pounds? Is that what it was, Joy? I'm trying to remember.
18.
18
Yeah,
pounds, whatever
18.
the number was. And she had
Yeah.
put that in there talking about losing weight. And then she told a joke about she could fit into something and it was a pair of socks. Okay, bad.
Oh, yeah. But
Bad joke all the way around.
I don't know if that was on the same post though, was it?
It was.
Was it?
Because this is what's funny. I didn't hear your joke first because you told it like you were telling it like a story. And so I didn't. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm hung up on the 18 pounds. So I'm hung up. And I'm like, oh my God, Joy, way to go, right? And I'm hung up. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I've heard this before. It's what I thought. And when she did the whole thing with like, yeah, but she's talked about losing weight. She goes, but I could get into the same clothing that I was in before. I mean, I know it was a pair of socks, and I'm like, you cannot just do that.
But hey, you got to be positive.
That's right. It was a positivity post. She talked about losing weight. It was also funny, but what grabbed me was the weight loss. But now I think about this. Here she is. She's talking about a top she had on. She got a whole lot more room in that. What that tells me is somebody's paying attention without her running in, being salesy, just trying to sell a product. People are paying attention. Also, big, huge congratulations to Janae, who had a $300 order.
Ooh.
Which is absolutely amazing. Yes, I mean, I'd be itching for one of those right now. I was a wee bit jealous when I got the text from her, right?
I
was like,
do want to share that conversation went on for a few months, because I know a lot of times when y'all see me do the cha-ching, it's people that I've been talking to over the course of months that have just now decided to order stuff. So same thing, to piggyback off of what Molly is getting at, is the intentionality behind when you're relationship building, like sharing what's working for you without the intent to get a sale. They're always going to be listening, and in the back of their mind, even if they don't get it right now, they're still going to be sending someone else to you. Oh, my friend, she was talking about something like that. All it takes is the right buzzword in the conversation for someone to be like, oh, keep the conversation going about what's working
Right.
for you. I promise you, you will come up in somebody's room every single time. And this girl in particular, she's a veteran as well. And we talked a few months back. She was in a different place financially. She cleans houses for a living and does an amazing job. Well, God has really been moving in her business and she's really taken off lately. And now she can afford to get more and do more for herself. Her daughter also is taking up certain sports. And so she was just like, well, my joints are aching like crazy. Like I feel like I have no energy at all. So she messaged me yesterday and she was just like, Janae, can you tell me again, what was the stuff that you said help with your joints and how you like have better energy during the day? And so I told her, I was like, well, I know what things like I have an idea. I know specifically what works for me, but obviously we are two completely different people. Do you mind just completing a 60-second survey real quick, just so that I can get an idea of what it recommends to see if it kind of lines up with what I'm going to tell you? Then I will explain which ones work for me. And she's like, okay. So she takes the quiz. I look at her results, and obviously it was spot on: joint support, the OPC3, isoton or the magnesium. It recommended the acai, and I was like, it's the first time I've actually seen that recommended, the acai energy supplement. So it was that, and then there was one other one. But anyway, after I saw her results, I ended up talking to her about it. And I was like, well, let me do a cross comparison just on my own. So I was like, if she got the Core 3 Health Bundle and the Ultimate Protocol, that would cover both her and her daughter, because her daughter needs more recovery because she decided to take up wrestling. And she's going to need something to help with her joint pain once she's healing and muscle aches and stuff. So I was like, H2 Tab absolutely will help with that. Plus, she'll get her daily supplements. And so I do a cross comparison of all the products after asking her which of these two stood out to you first. While she's giving me the response, I'm adding up everything on my computer. So all the stuff that came up on her results, I think equaled out to about 450 something dollars. And so I ended up telling her, well, doing a cross comparison, if you were to get the Core 3 Health Bundle and the Ultimate Protocol, and if you wanted to add the Tower electrolytes to it, you would actually save $100 doing it this way versus the other way. Then if it does work for you and you share it with someone else, bye, Scott.
Hi,
But it's
Scott.
just
Love
like,
you.
if it ends up working out to where you love it so much and you share it with someone else, you'll get your own unique customer link and you earn the cash next time. And she was like, really? So yeah, she's like, okay, help me place my order. It's like, okay. And so we walked through this. So I actually gave her a free pack from, remember the mystery bundles we got?
Yes.
I gave her a free pack of the OPC3 chews as
Nice.
a gift. She ate them today and she was just like, Janae, this is the most energy that I've had in a very long time. And she also has asthma. She was
Stuff.
just like, the way that I breathe right now feels completely different from what I felt ever. She's like, I don't know what this is, but thank you so much for this. So we started that conversation back in, I want to say May, when I gave her samples of the magnesium.
Mm-hmm.
And she loved how well she slept. She just couldn't get it then. Fast forward to now, she's all in, and it's just the little things.
Yeah,
So yeah.
things can change. That's a perfect story. Thank you so much. That's again, sometimes they lead to something big. Sometimes again, the seeds were planted then, and some things just take a little longer.
Sometimes you just have to nurture them.
Yeah, 100%. And the main thing is to keep talking. To keep, whether you're talking in person, whether you're doing a vendor event, whether you're talking on social media, tell your stories, tell your customer stories, tell somebody else's customer's story. Tell somebody what it's doing for you. Like I was giving Lori a hard time a few minutes ago about the whole. I mean, I saw her lifting weights, and I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm like, there's a time that, as much as I'm kidding her about that, that the thought of doing that in my knees, like I don't know if I could have handled that. Now, I don't know if I could handle what she's lifting, but let me be clear. I believe that I could have done something, and I immediately thought to myself, thank goodness for the joint support, because I don't know, because I mean, shoot, when I first started walking, I had to increase my joint support because my knees hurt at the end of the day because doing something that I wasn't used to doing. So there are things, there are things, I think we forget everyday life things that are going on. Um, I know it's a broke record, but if you just keep sharing what is working and taking these stories from other people, I write down a lot of the stories. I write them down in my phone. I was talking to Karen about this the other night when we were doing a one-on-one, that I keep everything in the notes in my phone and in my folder because I can't remember everything, and I take all the memory stuff, but I legit like, what story? What do I need to know about this product? What is my top 3 things? In some cases, top 5 things about this product. If somebody's asking, I don't need to tell everybody about all of the things. I don't need to tell them 3 things, but what I do need to do is tell them 1 thing, because it's going to make an impression on one person out there who has that issue. Just that one issue. You don't have to overwhelm. You don't have to be Dr. D. You don't have to be our Nutrimetrics people who are they have so much information that sometimes I can't even acquire all the information they give us. So I don't. I pick the golden nuggets, what I see as a golden nugget, and I write that down and I say, this product, this problem, this will fix it. This will fix it. Now I feel like I've got, I don't even know. I had to go count because I have them numbered for Karen. I forget what I told her now. I just added another one today, Thimonol, because I have a customer who's now on that Thimonol and loves it, and wants me to tell everybody about it because she's 90. She's going to be 91 in February. And she says, I thought I was losing my mind. And now she says, I have my life back.
I
And
just
I'm like,
wanted to share with that Thimonol. I've been out of my Axe for almost 2 weeks.
mm-hmm.
Anybody who has ever taken Axe and gone without Axe, you
Oh,
absolutely understand my pain.
and I understand.
Thimonol surprisingly held me over.
Wow.
Like, even if I heightened stress, I would take my Thimonol because you take it with food. So I would take my Thimonol, and within like about 15, 20 minutes, I'm good. I'm not
Wow.
focused on what I'm stressing about. No, nothing, just focused and getting my stuff done. And I was just like, okay, so now I know that I have an alternative for now to hold me over when I don't have the Axe. So just fun plug if anybody was wondering if it's worth it. I'd 10 out of 10 recommend having that as a backup.
That's great. Mary said the joint support has been a game changer for Sean as an electrician. His joints were getting so bad, and now he no longer comes home in pain after work. Now, see me, this is what happens. See what happens? You guys get me on here and you start typing, and this is what I do. I say, okay, Becky and Mary, I ain't got to call them out by name, but they just gave me 2 little stories right there. So I act like I know these people, even though I know Sean. I know Becky. That's all I need to know. That's all that's important. Becky says, my daughter was having issues with her knees because of figure skating her whole life. The joint support has been a godsend for her. This much, she didn't go telling me everything that was in it. She didn't go telling me what the dosages were. She didn't go telling me about the price. She said, this helps. And when it's your child or your grandchild or whatever it may be, and you want to see them do that thing that they love, and you can make it easier, guess what? You'll give up a couple of nights at the restaurant to pay for that bad boy, right? And Mary's the same thing. Look, she got a husband who's up under, crawling underneath stuff, trying to get in these tight things, up, down ladders, down ladders, the whole night, in and out of a vehicle, drops his tools, has to pick them back up, the whole 9 yards, right? Like blue collar dude, this is changing his life. It's letting him get his work done. Do you realize that's a story in itself, even if you don't mention the people's name? I heard last night about be a storyteller Don't be an influencer. Don't be a content creator. They suck. Love you, content creators, not love you, but no, they suck. Be a storyteller. It makes more of an impact. People can relate to you and people will pay attention. And then when you say it again about something else, they're going to, I remember she said something about this before. Maybe I need to reach out to her, or maybe I need to go look at her site, whatever it is. Again, we're planting seeds. We love those boom instant sales. They're great. I got to tell you, I don't get a lot of boom instant sales, but I go to get a whole lot of people who read my stories. And then eventually their knees are hurting bad enough, or their kid has been sick long enough, or they are tired of feeling like they have no energy long enough that for some reason the next story hits. That's what I'm going to tell you. And it's no different when I did vendor events. People would come, tell one thing, come again. They'd bring their kids 3 days in a row. They'd come, they'd spin a wheel, whatever. I tell them about a product we have. I thought I said the same thing, but in reality, maybe I said it differently, or the seed was planted and they said, let me just go ahead and get one of those now. It's not about giving all the particulars. It's about what can it do to make their life better. That's what I'm going to tell you. So if you kind of take that with you, and by the way, that works for you in life too. I tell my kids stories. I think they're not listening. And all of a sudden they give my story back to me. Mom, don't you remember when you told me? Hate it when that happens, but yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, okay, Miss Joy told a good story here. Well, actually, I told her story because she couldn't remember. I'm going to send her some Tylenol and then she'll be great. And Janae told hers, and Becky told hers, and Mary told hers. Let me see here. Who's got something else? Come on. I picked on Lori and did the whole weightlifting thing. So really, I give her a solid pass if she ain't got nothing because I already picked on her. So, who's got something else before we go? Because we have got 2 minutes. One more person. Come on. One more. Nobody. Nobody's got nothing good in their life to talk about. Karen unmuted.
You didn't tell my whole story because I told the one about the shirt. So there.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I got to give her that. I will back up. That's right. That's exactly right. She had one of her own. I got to give it to Miss Joy. She did. 100%. Karen, I saw you on mute. Go ahead.
I didn't have anything.
You did an event, got 5 people.
Oh, he did tell. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I already told you guys. So I did the hero walk on Sunday, and I got 5 health quizzes completed. Still have to finish follow up on them.
And
Yep.
she's already started the follow-up because she sent me one of them, which was really, really great. Loved it. She
Yep.
was fighting somebody, and that's what it takes, Karen. Exactly what you're doing, sister. Follow up, putting it out there, planting the seeds, telling the stories. Stop being so technical. Love people, love life. Show them what you are loving. People will follow. People will come. I have been doing this industry for 21 years. It is no different. I don't care what it is that you're loving. Tell enough people, and they're eventually going to pick up that book that you've been talking about that you love. They're going to see that movie on Prime or Netflix, and they are going to watch that movie because Molly won't shut up talking about that movie and how much she liked it, right? It's the same thing. We are just talking about what is making our lives better, what custom blend is doing for us, as Janae is sitting here mixing a custom blend in front of us. On here. Yeah, 100%. This is what it's about. This, it's not about knowing everything. It's about passing along what has worked and how you can bless people with what you have now and here. Stop being scared and do it. Tina, you're in your car. Share something with us, baby.
Yeah, so the other day, I had a coworker I sent a quiz to probably like a week or 2 ago, and he said he was going to do it, and he had it, and I hadn't bugged him because he's been busy. But I caught him yesterday, so he did it real quick. And so he wanted something to do with hair. So he's a black male, and I looked at his hair and I was like, to me, it's like it's full, but he felt self-conscious about his hair. So for some reason, he picked that weight management and joint support. He must not have clicked through for the joint support or the weight manage. Or the other third category. All it came up was the weight, some Go Trim stuff.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if you don't finish the second part and complete those questions that didn't come up. So I'm gonna ask him to retake it again.
Yeah, ask him to
But
retake it.
I
Never
ended
had
up
that
telling,
happen.
yeah. But I ended up selling him the H2 tabs, and I happened to have a box that I was gonna sell another customer, but that person, he's I think already on auto ship, so I sold him a box of H2 tabs.
That's
So
excellent. That is
yeah,
excellent. Good.
and then
Congratulations. Wow.
yeah, and then I had a repeat customer order. I wasn't gonna be able to make it because I thought I had an appointment, but it fell through. So then I went to the gym and I met him there, and his order was like 155, and then he's not hurting for money, so he bumped it up to 160. So I was like, okay, well, I paid for the full shipping because I only charged $3 for the shipping, and plus a tip. So I was happy that I made the effort and it worked out.
I love that. And Tina, tell us again, how long have you been in the business?
The second time around since 2014. Just been a product of the
2014?
product, but
There you go.
yeah. So I'm just trying to get my customers eventually to convert to become distributors. And then unfortunately, my hair gal recommended the digestive enzymes to one of her clients, and you know, I didn't get any preferred customers, but she said her client ordered it.
Oh,
So I was trying to get her to get me the order number, so I can follow up and become her customer manager. So that's
yeah.
a little frustrating, is because somehow she must have went on, but because I did give my quiz to give to the gal, my quiz link to give
Right.
to, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, if she does that, hopefully you can call customer service and get that ironed out. As long as she's okay with being your customer, they'll be okay with her being your customer. They're good about that. I love that. I love that. So, but congratulations. Look at the success in all this. She's moving products and trying to turn them into distributors so they can be product brokerage people too. Come on now. That is huge. I love it. That's good. See, guys, see what happens. Look how long has she been on. Look what happens. See, this is where you can be. Yeah.
And then there's a new gym opening up in a couple weeks in my town. And so I happened to see somebody standing outside. So I swung around. I think this was like Friday or Saturday night. And I asked who the owner was, and he said he was. And so I got his name and number, but I texted him the quiz and some information on the digestive enzymes and daily essentials, but he wasn't responding. So then I didn't know what happened. So then I saw him, I think on Sunday. So I working out there, and I said, "Hey, did you get my message?" And he goes, "No." And it turned out I had the number wrong. So we corrected that. I gave
there
him
you
the
go.
samples. So I gave him the samples for just enzymes and the daily essentials. And he's got business partners that are in with him. So, you know, I told him, well, I'd like, when you're not too busy, I know you're busy getting set up, you know, like do a Zoom or come meet you in person with your partners and present the business presentation. Because we don't have a GNC store in town. So they could see that GNC store with the whey protein and electrolytes, you know, and hopefully the magnesium.
That's
So
amazing. That's really
yeah,
good.
hopefully that works
Yeah.
out.
The openings are always there, and you see what she's doing. She just keeps making the connections and talking to people and planting the seeds. And hey, it may not happen for her right away, but the deal is, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen with her because she's got great follow-up. So I love that. So 100%. Thank you for sharing that, Tina. That is great. Okay, guys, it is 8:41. I don't want to keep you any longer. What I will end with is this. Life is short. Today I realized just how short it was. And pray for one another. Have each other's back. Check on one another. Don't forget to make time for those people that matter to you. Okay. And don't take any of it for granted. Because it won't. One day it's just going to be gone. Okay. So let's do that. I need you to know I love you and I appreciate you. And I thank you for showing up. And if you're watching the replay right now because you're working, whatever's going on, thank you for taking the time to watch this and be here and support one another. I could not be more blessed than what I have with you guys. So take care. Have a great rest of your week. And let's bring some more success next Wednesday night. Okay? All right. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Night.